I think New Jersey is actually the perfect place to be a real leader in this area. We have a long history of bipartisan support for environmental concerns. Governor Todd Whitman as the head of the EPA, and she's recently been talking a lot about the environment and the policies coming out of the EPA right now. Even in the 11th District, Representative Freeling-Heisen's father, I believe it was, did the conservation and made sure that the airport wasn't put into the wetlands. There's just a long history on both sides of being very concerned about the environment, and of course we would be. We have more Superfund sites here than anywhere else in the country, and we have the most densely populated state in the nation, so we need to preserve open spaces. We have the best offshore wind conditions in the world, so we should be looking at wind power. And then, we have had Superstorm Sandy and Irene. I mean, we know how climate change is affecting us. We realize that we're getting these 100-year storms in what feels like every 5 years, and it's not just us, it's the wildfires. You see it down in Texas, you see it in Puerto Rico. So it's critical, I think, that we start to concentrate now on preventative measures, because, and thinking through how we are going to protect our people and our property and our state when the next storm comes, because we are going to face it, and as a coastal state, that's critically important to us. And so and this isn't just something that is happening, like you pointed out, here in New Jersey. It's happening across this country. So I think this is one of those key areas where there will be natural partners in Congress on both sides of the aisle. Now, yes, I think we've seen deregulating the EPA is not a good way forward, and we've got to get a better plan for our EPA so that we can move forward in a better way. But I also think that this points to why we need new leadership and why it's so critical that we get Congress working again, because I think a lot of these regulatory battles that go on from one administration to the next, to the next, to the next, where we have these executive orders that then get overturned by the next president, that then will get overturned by the next president, that's not good for the country. It's not good for planning. It's not good for prevention of disasters. We need to get Congress legislating on a lot of these issues so that we can be thoughtful about how we move forward on this and make sure that we're really addressing the problems in, I think, the legislative branch of our government.